Hey babe, it's 1:57 a.m. my time, so 4:57 a.m. your time. Just got done doing the dishes, and there's not much. I don't think there's anything else I have to do before I go to sleep other than take my contacts out. But yeah, as you can probably see in the background, my TV is on, and I was playing MLB 2K13. Um, took my team to the postseason, and so I won the American League Division Series, and then I won the American League Championship Series, and now I'm in the World Series. Um, and I'm debating about whether to keep playing and win the World Series tonight, or wait till tomorrow and spend the next hour watching Mad Men. Um, so I'm not sure, but I finally did all the hard work of addressing my letter to you. So now I just have to take that to the post office. I mean, not really the post office. I have to take it down to my mailbox and put it in the slot so the guy can pick it up. Didn't read any of my book today, but all of this chapter work and stuff like that is due on the 5th. So I've got like 30 pages to read, so I'm going to read some today. Technically, obviously, today, the 3rd, since it's past midnight. But, so I'm going to read some of my book today and tomorrow and then the 5th. Turn everything in by then. Also, tonight at midnight is that 500-word essay due, and I figured that she said on a movie, a song, or a work of art. I think I'm gonna do it on like a documentary because that's technically considered, a movie, obviously, on prison, because then the political system in prison is not it's not a democracy, obviously, and it's not really a socialist society. It's like totalitarianism. You tell people what to wear, when, and what they eat. Um, you know, you it's a dictatorship, and so I'm just gonna do it on a documentary on prison, probably. Um, I think I can squeeze 500 words out about that. And so I'm gonna do that today. And so today I woke up and talked to you and kept falling asleep. And then talked to you after practice and while you were in study hall, and then I showered pretty late, around like 8 o'clock, and I usually shower like as soon as I wake up, but I waited, and then I played just a couple of minutes of Hearthstone and played MLB 2K13, obviously, and watched some post-season baseball on TV. I watched the I watched a little bit of the Detroit Tiger game. And then I watched, what was the other game I was on? Oh yeah, the Angels Royals game. I watched that one. But yeah, then Kim showed me these 2-sentence long horror stories, and they were pretty cool. So I'll have to show them to you. Today is Friday, 3rd, obviously, and you obviously have a game. So good luck at your game. I am sure it's going to be live streamed since it's at home, and you guys obviously have that capability. I didn't tell you that, like, a long time ago. I think we were talking, and I told you that on the upcoming game schedule, there's only like 3 that had like a video option up already, and they were like way, in the future or whatever. But now I had noticed on Wednesday when I was watching a game that like every single game for the rest of your schedule has a video option on it, so I will get to watch them, unless of course I have to like work during the time that your game is on, but which hopefully I won't have to. But yeah, I'll get to watch them. But yeah, so that's good news, obviously. Hopefully I'll win. Obviously, that would be ideal, especially being at home. And yeah, being at home and you guys not having locker rooms, you obviously know the whole jersey situation for home games and away games, obviously. So yeah, please don't forget that. I sort of feel like I have like senioritis in my class because I'm like, oh, this is the minimum amount I have to do to get an A or whatever, and I usually read out of the secondary book. She has us read about like 1 or 2 people in this thing to go along with the readings in our main book, and I didn't do that for this past one. I didn't read about the person, but the pages in the other book sucks. Like, they compress like so much text into each page. Like, one page in this reader has as much like text fit on one page that would take up like 2 pages in my other book. And then that one is just like, oh, 10 pages or something. It doesn't seem that bad, but it's really like reading 20 or like 25 pages because there's so much on each page. So yeah, it sucks. I've been trying to find like an adult baseball league in Goodyear, or at least like softball maybe. I've never played, but preferably baseball. Just to like, play pickup games or something with like 20 people. So you can get some teams, some full teams out there. So I did a like Craigslist ad a while ago and haven't had much luck. I want it to be in like Goodyear or Avondale area because I don't want to have to be like asking my parents or something to take me to like Glendale or something twice a week. So yeah. um, I had fun talking to you today. Um, yeah, I mean, it seems like, let's see, I work Monday, which is the 6th, and then the 8th, and like the end of next week is pretty much like halfway through October, so um, so yeah, I will have only worked like 3 days at Spirit in the first 2 weeks of October, and then after that the store's only open for 3 more weeks. So um, I mean, obviously I want some hours, but I don't want like 20 hours in a week or something. I don't know. You're probably thinking like, oh, that's nothing. That's like, you should be trying to work as much as possible to save money and stuff. But it's like a temporary job, and I don't know. It's not that fun. um, I don't know. Just I've always hated like working for people or answering to people. That's something that I can't do. I I can't answer to people. Um, I hate it. Some people can do it fine. Some people are just like natural followers, I guess. And that's great. It's fun. But I don't know. I hate having like a boss. I hate having people with like seniority over me and like telling me what to do. I hate it. So, I mean, obviously, the ideal situation would, other than winning the lottery and not having to do anything, is even if like I'm not the highest possible and like I do have a boss or something like that, it to be in an environment where there's not like a boss figure really at all. Like if it was at a nonprofit organization, then you have like everyone equally working on a project, and you don't really have like a bossy environment or something like that. You're just like, I don't know. Salary is better than hourly, obviously, because you're not like, oh, do this from 3 to 9:30 or something like that. You come in and work on it, and you can leave, and when you're done, and so yeah, that'd be ideal. Um, but yeah, when you come back, like if you were a manager, I mean, that'd be really cool to be like the manager of a location at 19 years old. It's crazy. It's like super rare. The manager at Kim's store is 26, I think. His name's Manny. He's a cool guy. And yeah, that's like super young. Like the manager at the Bashes I worked at was like 60 something. But yeah, I mean, if you're the manager of a store, it'd be like crazy cool. I don't know how much managers get paid, but if it's like 15 or 17 an hour or something like that, that'd be nice. You know, you got more like responsibility in terms of just like telling people what to do and making up like people's schedules and all that stuff. You obviously would know more about it than I would, obviously, but like there wouldn't be as much like manual labor responsibility, which is good. It's just that type of responsibility is super shitty. But like telling people what to do and doing the paperwork and staying on top of that stuff, and like I don't know, that seems a lot easier and more fun, and not everyone can do it. Not everyone can be a manager of something. Heck, I don't know if I could. I don't like working for people in terms of like telling people what to do. I'm not really sure if I could do that. I don't know if I would feel comfortable doing that. I'd rather just like do something on my own. Like in school and stuff, I've always worked better by myself. I'd rather write, you know, a 50-page paper by myself than work on a 50-page paper with 4 other people, because then I know that their level of work isn't gonna be on par with mine. So I don't know, that's not really applicable to a job situation, but yeah, I just like working by myself. Unless it's like, you know, back to the non-profit organization dream or something where you're working with a group of people that feel the same way about something that you do, and working to make it happen. I mean, and also other than sports, I mean, I was fun playing team sports. It's a lot more fun playing a sport with a bunch of people than it is just like, you know, being a golfer just out there by yourself, or like being a boxer or something where you know it's just you and one other person. But baseball is fun because I like the camaraderie and stuff. But anyway, I've kind of rambled about random things. I still need to change my Walking Dead calendar, so I think I'm probably gonna do that after I make this video. So yeah, good luck at your game. I hope you get playing time. Obviously hope you guys win, and I love you a lot, and I miss you a lot. I'll talk to you soon, babe. Sweet dreams. Love you.